Hi everybody. I just wanted to make a little video to say hi, first of all, and also to let you know a little bit about what home learning is going to look like for the students at Gulf Shore next week. The first day of school starts on Monday for our students. It's a lot different than the first day of school back in September. Often on the eve of the first day of school, I equate it to teachers like Christmas Eve. And because they're all excited and nervous and have all of their new stuff out and the new school supplies ready, this is really different than that. The teachers are doing an amazing job to get some learning materials ready for your children and to make it fun and engaging and really appropriate. But it has a really different feeling than Christmas Eve for sure. So I'd like to continue to offer our support, first of all. I know lots of you are working from home, and your new workmates are probably not as easygoing or as independent as your old workmates. Some of you, unfortunately, have lost your job because of COVID-19, and those stresses must be humongous. Some of you are single parents. Trying to juggle all of this is often unimaginable. And some of you are looking after sick family members, and that is super difficult. And putting COVID-19 on top of that really makes it even more difficult. So I wanted to continue to reach out to offer our support, and we know that learning is going to look different for all 250 students, and we are going to do our best to make it somewhat of a smooth transition. And one thing that I know, it's really hard now juggling so many different roles. It's been hard working from home and being a parent at the same time, and now we're throwing learning on top of that. Like, it sounds crazy at times. If I could just recommend one thing that, well, I'm going to give it a try anyway, it's trying to chunk our day into our different roles, because I know some of us are working and parenting, and now we're throwing teaching on top of that, to try to separate those as much as we can a number of times during the day, because when those roles start meeting and we're trying to teach and do the laundry at the same time, or teach and entertain a toddler at the same time, or trying to respond to emails and helping with math homework, it's really hard, and it can be really difficult, and we all understand that. So just to continue offer whatever we can do to help you with that. And so we're taking our lead obviously from the Department of Education and Early Learning. They've worked really hard to condense the curriculum for us and to give us a lot of guidelines on how this week should look. So what they've done is they have looked at the foundational learnings for math and language arts, and really we're focusing on those, and for some classes they've done those, so it may be a little bit different. But how this is going to work is on Sunday afternoon, you are going to be able to go to our school website, and on the top of that there's going to be a tab that says home learning. So you click on that tab, and when that opens up, it's going to be a list of all the classes. You open up whatever class your kid is in, and there'll be a calendar for the entire week. So in most cases you'll get the plan for the whole week. Just the days across the top and then the subjects on the bottom. There's pretty strict time frames that were allotted by the Department of Education for us to follow. For kindergarten, it is 30 minutes, I believe, of holistic learning. Elementary students, I'm thinking might be an hour. Primary is less than that. And then for junior high, it goes up to 90 minutes for the whole day. So you're not doing school for 5 hours, don't worry. There's lots of time for other things in there, and you just have to do what works for you. Maybe Monday, they're gonna wanna do all their math for the week, and that would be awesome, and then that's done. So the schedule is meant to kind of make it a little bit more doable for your family, and all the schedules for now are gonna look the same. And that's what's going to work for this week, and we'll probably get better at it, as you guys will too, as the weeks go on. But for this week, we're going to give that a try, and we're totally welcoming feedback. If you think that works for your family, that would be great. So I think I think that's all. Check the website on Sunday, and the lessons will be there for you. There's tons of new learning going on here, and it's been great to hear from some of you this week as well, whether it's phone calls or emails. Continue to reach out to Ms. Covey, our counselor. She's been talking with lots of students, and it's been great. I think teachers have touched base with most of you with passwords and all of those kind of things. So we'll continue to do that. So if I can just end on one little quote that's been helping me kind of get through all of this, especially when it comes to next week. I want you to remember relationships before rigor, patience before programs, and love before lessons. So like I said last time, when it comes between the relationship with your child and whatever that lesson plan or whatever activity is being sent to you from the teacher, the relationship with your child wins every single time. Just put it away, and maybe there'll be another time that works, and maybe there won't. But keep those communications lines open, and we want to help you wherever we can. And thanks for your continued support. Have a good weekend, everybody.